There are tens of millions of species of organisms in the world, starting from single-celled and multi-celled microorganisms, fungi, plants, animals, and then there are humans. Some of them have extremely negligible lifespans, and almost all organisms are limited in some or the other way as compared to humans. Let's see what happens to them when they die as per atheists, Islam and Sanatana Dharma.
What do atheists have to tell about life of animals and other organisms when compared to that of humans? Here in this picture, you can see the life of a person with average lifespan who has lived mostly a healthy life. Let's compare it with the lifespan of some animals and other organisms such as amoeba, a plant, a fly, or a dog. Although some organisms might have superior sense organs based perceptions than humans, all organisms compared to humans have lower sensibilities, lower intelligence, lower perception of the world, less self-consciousness, lower ambitions, unevolved social life, and have lesser control on the world. And hence, they are susceptible to world's extremities without being capable of controlling or overcoming them. They are driven mostly by nature. Most of them have a lifespan of a few days or weeks or months only.
According to atheists who dismiss karma and rebirth, all these organisms have only one life. And there is no justification as to why certain organisms are more or less advantageous as compared to the others. And they have to conclude that they don't get a chance to be born as advanced life forms or humans or beyond. If there is only one life, then it is so unfair to the ones that are born as animals, and the ones that are born as humans would be so lucky. Atheists also rule out the possibility of karma, rebirth and universal justice, citing the lack of sense-based evidence.
Now, what does the religion of Islam have to tell about the life of animals when compared to humans? According to Islam, to be sent to eternal heaven, one must have abided by its 5 pillars and 6 imans. Otherwise, the individual is sent to eternal hell. The authentic scriptures of Islam, the Quran and Hadiths, have not stated what happens to animals or plants or the billions or trillions of other organisms when they die. There is no standard to judge them as per Islam. Only humans are considered for heaven or hell afterlife based on judgment. Animals are just born and die forever. Islam says nothing about what happens to other organisms after they die.
This again proves that Islam is a farce. Muhammad created a concept of God Allah and he declared himself as the prophet. And he just fooled people to satisfy his personal and political greed. Whatever he wanted people to do, he said Allah commanded it. If you obey it, you will go to heaven. If you don't obey it, you will go to hell. This is what present Islamists also do. They want to drive people into following Islam out of desire for heaven and fear of hell.
What does Sanathana Dharma say about the life of animals and other organisms when compared to that of humans?
According to Sanatana Dharma, each of these organisms and humans will be reborn multiple times in different forms. Organisms apart from humans do not have much individual karma. Each individual evolves through material, primitive organisms, plant and animal consciousness through multiple births by the influence of nature until they reach human consciousness. Once someone is born as a human, apart from the influence of nature, his or her own karmas affect the individual because he or she has self-consciousness and can control their own actions. The organisms that die will evolve successively into higher consciousness over millions of years and will be born as humans at some point in time. Most humans have evolved through these stages in their previous lives. Because the quest of every soul or Jivatma is to attain the state of Sat, Chit, Ananda, the ever-existent, ever-conscious and ever-blissful state, it will be reborn multiple times based on the balance sheet of its karmas until it attains that state. Unlike Islam and other Semitic concepts, nobody is pushed to an eternal hell. They'll be reborn again and again until they evolve into godliness. Everybody attains a state of Sat Chit Ananda. Just the paths, the number of lives or nature of lives differ due to their individual karmas. To show your support, please like, share and subscribe.